What's up everyone, TJ here, out snowboarding at Cardrona in New Zealand today, riding with Kevin and David Jones. And today I wanted to talk about a few different variations to do one of my personal favorite tricks, and honestly probably one of the most beloved tricks in all of snowboarding. And that's going to be the method grab. Let's get into it. Methods are one of those tricks that just feel really good, and they also look really stylish. You can throw them everywhere. You can do them on jumps, off rollers, even off of rails if you have enough air time. And there's actually several different variations of this grab that you can do. So today I'm going to go over 5 different variations, and there's probably even more if you get creative with it. So first off, there's just your traditional method. So that's going to be grabbing with your front hand between the bindings on your heel edge, and you're going to do a backside shifty to 90 degrees so that base is facing forward, and just have it really nice and tweaked out, pulling it with your arm. A few tips to help you out if you're struggling getting that tweak is to bend your front knee while extending your back leg, and you can even use your hand once you grab the board to kind of pull that grab around and get it tweaked out all the way how you want to. Another way you can do this grab is often called the Euro method. There's probably some other names for it, but it's basically exactly the same as a regular method, except instead of grabbing right between the bindings, you're gonna grab the board right on the nose. It gives the grab a little bit of a different look, and it also helps give you more leverage to pull it around if you're struggling with that. Another thing you can think about for style points on methods is how you have your back arm in the air. Most people kind of have it up with their head. It kind of happens naturally as you try the grab, but I definitely think that that adds a good aesthetic to the grab, so that might be something to keep in the back of your mind as well. A third way you can try this grab is called an anti-method. So you're just gonna hit the jump like normal, go in your regular stance, but instead of doing that backside shifty, grabbing with your front hand, you're gonna do a front side shifty and do the exact opposite with your hand. So you're gonna grab with your back hand between the bindings and hold your front hand up by your head there, looking straight up back behind you, uphill. So ideally you want your board to be facing uphill behind you for this one. This one can be a little tricky. You might want to start off doing it pretty quick because you are blind in the air as you're holding the grab, so make sure that you have enough time to spot your landing and still ride away. Another one I like to do, this is probably one of my favorite ways to do a method grab once you figure it out, is to do a switch method in the middle of a backside 360. Sounds kind of complicated, but once you wrap your head around it, it actually feels really, really natural. So what you're gonna wanna do is approach the jump just like a backside 360, and after you hit backside 180, you're just gonna do an anti-method exactly. So since you're in the backside 3, it's gonna essentially be a switch method. Once you're in that position, it's really easy to hold it and tweak it, and then once you let go, your body naturally unwinds, finishes that 270, and spits you out full backside 360. That one feels really, really good. Like I said, that's one of my favorite ways to do this grab. The last variation I want to talk about is probably the most difficult way to do a method that I know of, at least, and it's called a nuclear method. So you're pretty much going to come into it just like a regular method, but instead of grabbing with your front hand, you're going to reach and grab the board with your back hand. It's pretty difficult. You might want to try to stretch a little bit before you try this guy. I definitely would recommend even practicing just on flat ground on snow, just kind of getting used to those movements and how it's going to feel when you're in the air. And for the nuclear method especially, it's quite a stretch to get that guy around. Honestly, I wasn't even able to get the nuclear proper today. I kind of did a double method. So I kind of started off with a Euro method and then reached my backhand to get that double going on. But I have seen people do the nuclear method just straight up reach with their backhand. It's really impressive looking, and it's really, really difficult. So if you're feeling up to it, give that one a try as well. And as a quick bonus, I saw David Jones go just straight up switch method, taking off switch, going switch method, landing switch. It's really, really difficult. I think mainly just because switch straight airs are actually pretty difficult if you haven't tried them. But he did get one down, so I'll throw that clip in here for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you're able to get out there and try all these different method variations. Let me know what you think about all these grabs, or if maybe you know even of another way to do a method grab. And we'll see you in the next video soon, guys.